Hey guys, it's Ashish Goyal from Pediatrics Board Review, and I am so excited to share with you all this information about the online video course so that you can use it in a super efficient way. All right, so first of all, you access it over here, OVC, under the products tab, and over here you can access all the different videos, and you simply click on their link and it will go ahead and open up in a new page. But before you even do that, what I would do is click over here on the register for your webinars button, and you'll be taken over to this page, and you can go ahead and register for every single webinar right now. We've already got them all scheduled out, and for the most part, it seems to be everything is set in stone and everyone's schedules are coordinated. And then the next thing that I would do is go over here and start watching the videos. You know, you can either watch them based on when the webinars are coming or based on what your own study schedule is looking like. If you want to go in 100% order and follow the book, then you could do this. And as you're watching, there's a few different things. You can watch it in full screen just by clicking that. And if you have any questions whatsoever, just go ahead and click this link. And what that'll do is for every chapter, we have a separate page that looks like this. And you can go ahead and submit your question to the actual speaker from the video. All right, so I will get a copy of it. The speaker will get a copy of it. And we prefer to get as many questions in as possible before the webinar so we can actually go over them during the webinar. And you can ask additional questions right there and then live. It'll help you and it'll help out everybody else. Now, the big question is, how do you get through this material in an efficient manner? All right, so one way is to simply ask the speakers the questions that you have. Another way is to actually just speed up the videos that you're watching. Okay, so just because this video, for example, is almost an hour and a half, it's an hour and 23 minutes, that doesn't mean that you have to spend an hour and 23 minutes watching this video. And it's one of the biggest questions that I get is, Ashish, I've got so much information to get through already. How am I supposed to get through an additional 20-25 hours worth of video? Well, it's really easy. Let me show you how. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and I want you to keep your eye on what happens right in this area. All right, so first of all, that actually already turned because it knows there's a video on this page. And when I hit it, this little slider pops up depending on what my settings are over here. I can go to preferences and I can tell it, yes, show slider automatically, or I can actually force it to not show the slider until I bring it up. And I have a maximum speed over here set at 5.0. So I can actually watch videos in 5x speed. All right, so right now it's at 1x. This is what it sounds like.
Our first topic of discussion in adolescent medicine is puberty.
All right, now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start to increase the speed, and you can see whether or not you can continue to follow and until what speed you can continue to follow what Dr. Maya Edie is saying over here.
Please note that there's a great deal of overlap and repetition between the puberty section and the endocrinology section. Please note the conversion from inches to centimeters. 1 inch is about 2.5 centimeters. Sexual maturity ratings, or SMR, and Tanner staging begins with 1. There is no 0. Tanner or SMR 1 stage equals prepubertal. Experts disagree regarding some SMR descriptions. They definitely cannot agree on the age at which delayed puberty is diagnosed. Don't stress. Questions on the exam should be fairly clear. This graph highlights normal puberty timeline in girls and boys. Let's delve further into this chart. Puberty in girls. Delayed puberty is defined as secondary.
I don't know about you, but for me, I could actually still continue to understand her up until 3x. Now, if I've already been through the PBR once, twice, 3 times, I really don't need to read it every single word for word really slowly. What I want to do is crank through that information, and this is so easy to do using something called MySpeed. And all you have to do in order to get it is just go to pbrlinks.com/MySpeed. Okay, so pbrlinks.com/MySpeed. pbrlinks.com/MySpeed, and that'll take you over to the download page over here. And from here, you can download this and actually just try it out if you want to. You can get like a 7-day trial for absolutely free to see if you like it. And by doing so, you can just crank through the material as fast as you want. And if someone's speaking too fast, you can actually even slow down the speed. So I know that a lot of people have been wondering, you know, is the OVC right for me? Well, this is why I think it's right for anybody. Even if you think that time could potentially be an issue, this will allow you to crank through that information at lightning speed. If you can get through 25 hours worth of material at 3x, you're going to get through it in just over 8 hours, meaning you can crank through all of the PBR material in literally 1 day. All right, so that's how I want you guys to attack this. If you're an OVC member already, I want you to go to pbrlinks.com/MySpeed, MySpeed, and go ahead and get that trial version. See if you like it, and if you do, then go ahead and upgrade to the full version, which is really cheap. Think about how much your time is worth. Think about how much it's worth to go ahead and pass this exam and just destroy it. And I think the $29 or something like that it costs will absolutely be worth it. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you. All right, guys, I hope you're enjoying the course, the conference, the live webinars, the live interaction that we've been having. I really appreciate all you guys showing up. And if you have any other questions, you know where to reach me.